What up, playahs? It's WarbossTae up in this mode, and today I want to do just a little bit of a studio update video on what I've got going on for the month of July. Now the first thing, the most important thing, is that I am teaming up and collaborating with Dee over from Projectonegaming, and it is a commission painting service. They do great work. Some of you might remember from my project log for June for the Night Lords project, he jumped in with a pre-heresy World Eaters army that he started up. So I mean, just great imagination, great conversions, just, you know, his company is just so good at conceptualizing an idea and running through with it. And if you don't believe me, then check out his Scryer's Dark Wolves, his Chaos / Space Wolves kits, his build for his army there. But it's just a great company, great guy. Really happy to be collaborating with him this month. So on my end, what I'm going to be doing is at the end of all of my July videos, you're going to see a little clip of a QR code, which is just a little barcode that you just use your smartphone, scan it using a barcode scanner app, and it's going to take you to an email application where you can, you know, if you like some of his stuff, their work, then you can get a 20% discount on any commission price for the month of June. And that is a great deal for, you know, if those of you who don't have the time to paint and want to look at other alternatives. A 20% off commission painting service is just amazing. But even more than that, this is the even more amazing part that I want to share with you, is that he has plans, they've got plans, Projectonegaming has plans for the month of, I believe, July and August, that they're going to be putting together, building and painting up I think it's a 2,500 point, I think it's more than 2,000 point Necron army, and this is a fully kitted out army, not just, you know, just the battle force, but a fully kitted out army with the overlords and scarab swarms and command barges and all sorts of stuff that they're going to be buying, assembling, building up, and they're paying for out of their own pocket, and they're going to give it away once they're fully done painting it up. So for those of you who are getting into 6th edition, don't have a Necron army, want to add to your Necron army, this is going to be a great way to get a free, basically a free army. And all you have to do to get it is to subscribe to them on YouTube, to go to their Facebook page, to like them on Facebook, and send them a message with your YouTube name, your username, and they're going to put your name in a pool and just draw it randomly. And right now, I'm trying to get their subscribers base up, and I'm trying to get them, you know, traffic from watching my videos, everybody who watches my videos, because, I mean, I tell you, a free Battle Force kit, and you don't have to do anything but those 3 things, is just, not Battle Force, but like a free army, basically, is amazing. And Necrons in 6th edition, with all the crazy shooty shenanigans going on that I'm hearing about, is just going to be really competitive and really just fun to play. You know, who doesn't want an army of soulless, crazy, killing machines traipsing around the universe? So check them out, Projectonegaming, and so support their company, support them, because they're just like a really great company that are going to help people get into the game. And I'm going to link his video down below, where he kind of explains what I just did, but also a little bit about what their company is about, and, you know, their whole mindset about approaching the hobby from a non-threatening and just taking the fear out of getting into this hobby. For those of you who aren't in the hobby as much as the veterans have been, or who are just kind of curious about Warhammer 40,000, this is a great company that's going to be making videos to teach, you know, to help teach you rules and to help you get you into the hobby by offering cheap, competitive prices for getting your armies painted. And, you know, that, I just think that's awesome. I've been talking to the guy and emailing him back and forth, and it just seems like a great company that I can really get behind and say, you know, that I want to support these guys through the month of July. So stay tuned for that QR code. Why am I holding this Stone Cold Steve Austin Chaos Marauder? Because I want to also let you know what I've got planned for the month of July, and pretty much it's to do a lot more, to get back into the flow of, now that Project Month is over, Project Night Lords is over, to get back into the flow of doing tutorials, reviews, unboxings, and stuff. So let me just show you some of the things that I've got. I've got a how to paint stubble and the shaved head effect. So I'm going to be painting some beard stubble and the you know, the hairline effect for if you have bald figures but you want to give them a little bit of that 5 o'clock shadow. So there's that coming up. I've also got, oh my goodness gracious, a more reviews and unboxings. Like this guy, which just came in the post today. It's a Games Day Golden Demon 2007 figure. The orc war boss with his little goblin assistant. I don't like that paint job. That paint job is not good. It's my impression of me if I was an orc. And those are just some examples of some of the stuff I've got coming up. We're gonna try to tackle this guy, paint him up, this fine casted monster over there, and doing more tutorials, like I said, more reviews, more unboxings. And then on the personal side, a friend of mine has commissioned me to paint up a whole bunch of these guys. Can't really see them because they're all in their bags, but old school, out of print Eldar infantry. Look at all these models. Hey, this guy looks familiar. Yeah, so old school models. I'm going to be painting up all these Eldar, and we've got infantry, we've got a Razor Wing Jet Fighter, and a Venom, so lots of stuff with that. Of course, some more Igor and Lewis monkey business as their little soap opera unfolds, and yeah, just more stuff that I'm going to try to get done through the month of July and into August. So stay tuned for all of that, and for old subscribers, new subscribers, everybody out there who's been following my channel, thanks for everything. Thanks for the support. It's great going into summer, having a little bit more time to paint in the hobby, and keep sending me those PMs and comments. If it's come to the point where I'm so backlogged on my comments, and I'm really trying to find the time to answer everybody and keep up with my channel, that if there's a question you want to know, like how do I do a certain technique, or what am I using specifically, then PM me, because my private messages, I tend to get back to those a little bit faster, whereas comments are really, I'm trying to get through the comments as much as possible, but it's easier for me when the comments are just like stuff like, oh, I like that, or I like this, or I rather use this technique instead of that technique, or this paint color might actually work better for this or that. Comments I can actually answer more leisurely, but sometimes I'm getting people asking me things in the comments now, which are like, oh, could you explain what this cork thing is that you're holding, or what the sticky thing is that holds the model to the cork. And most of them I've answered before in other videos. It's just you kind of have to go digging for the answers. So it's harder for me to get to those, because when I only have, you know, so much time at my desk, I tend to answer the private messages a little bit faster. So if you really need to get an answer to your question, because it's a time dependent thing, like you're going out to buy something and you want my opinion on what is better, then it's probably better to get in touch with me through the private message rather than the comments. And also I'm trying to get answers to the people who comment my actual YouTube page, I guess, because, you know, you can leave people comments on their actual pages rather than on any specific video, and those tend to take me a little while as well. Anyways, enough of that. So just again to summarize, I'm going to be working with Projectonegaming and helping get them some traffic to their Facebook and their YouTube account. Check them out, definitely subscribe to them, like them on Facebook, send them your YouTube username, and you will be entered to win a free Necron Army Sun. That is just amazing, and I can't get that off my brain, that, you know, some people are so cool that they will build an army from scratch and then give it away as you know, as just a gesture of, you know, getting people into the hobby, getting some publicity to for their channel, and just a really nice goodwill gesture that you don't see very much nowadays. So thanks for watching. If you have suggestions on what you'd like to see me do, you could leave them down below, and I'll add it to the list of comments that I'm going to need to respond to eventually. But yeah, stay tuned, keep watching, keep it real, keep the hobby alive. I went to my hobby center tonight, my hobby store, and everybody's talking about 6th edition. They've got, there were tables where people were testing out the rules and had the rule books open and were flipping back and forth. There was a table basically where some of the guys could just sit and talk about the new rule book and just argue over, and debate, not argue, but debate over different rule interpretations and stuff. And you know, it's awesome to see that the community is just getting so energized with the new edition out. So exciting times to be in the hobby, to be in Warhammer 40,000, to be in Warhammer, to be a war gamer in general. And yeah, I look forward to being a part of it and to have all of your subscribership and viewership as we go into July. So thanks everybody. I'm gonna sign off here, but we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. Take care.